Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Salama. I am the community lead at GoodDollar, which is a social impact DAO built for a social impact economy. But that's actually not really what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about today is how to build a Web3 community. We hear community thrown around as a buzzword, like what do you do with your community? How do you build it? How do you engage it? And I will tell you that your community is the most important part of any product. How do I switch? So what is community? It all boils down, Ken? Okay. It all boils down to trust. Your community is your ecosystem of people that believe in what you're building. It is what will drive your growth forward. It is also people. We talk about products and users and numbers, but at the end of the day, we are people building Web3, and it is super important to treat them as such. So what is GoodDollar? Now this is my shill. GoodDollar is a social impact DAO, social impact protocol. What we do is use the principles of social investing and free market forces to mint and distribute a crypto universal basic income to everybody with a cell phone and access to the internet. Why? Because there are 2 billion people in the world that don't have access to traditional financial services. Your NFT could probably feed a village, and that is okay, but let's figure out a way to actually make it happen so that people don't live on $2 a day. We are powered by a DAO, very important, and I will tell you, within 8 days of launching the token and the wallet in September 2020, we had 14,000 signups. Flash forward to today, we have 430,000 members around the world in 222 countries and territories, and there are only 255, so we're super proud of our growth. But what this is really is just vanity metrics. You know, this is an awesome number. We love sharing people, like how much we've grown. Probably the reason why we've grown so much is because it is so easy to access crypto through the GoodDollar wallet. Everyone should go to gooddollar.org or to the Google Play Store. You can open up a free digital wallet with only your Facebook or your Gmail account. And you can start claiming a daily crypto UBI. Now, what does it mean to build a community, and what are my takeaways from the past 2 years of building this community, which I had no idea I was falling into such a rabbit hole of figuring out, from Web 2 to Web 3, you have your traditional marketing channels, you have your email marketing, social media marketing, targeted ads, and I can tell you we've spent $0 on paid promotion. Why? Because we invest in people, not Facebook and Instagram. Oh, I should look at this, right? Okay, so first I would say that to build a community, a diverse community, meet your people where they are. And that means diversify the channels that you build your community on. So the classic, you have Discord, you have Twitter, and these are great tools. Discord for where the work happens and where the ideas are shared. Twitter as a distribution and I would say recruitment platform where you can share updates, share official announcements, live in crypto Twitter because we all know that's where the conversations are happening. But there's so much more than that, and I'll share that in a bit. Peer-to-peer influencer marketing. There is nothing more powerful than word-of-mouth marketing. And this is why I said that we paid $0 in paid promotion. If you have a group of super users from the very beginning and you engage them and you bring them along the journey, they will be your marketing and they will inspire others to do the same. So find your people. How many people here are building a DAO? Okay. How many people here manage a community? All right. So you know how overwhelming it can be. It really is a 24/7 job. There's your communities around the world. Now that you have Telegram and Discord, no longer are the days of shutting your email off for the weekend. Like, everyone always wants to talk to you. But what's a really great way, whether or not you're a DAO or maybe you're on the way to becoming a DAO, is enabling community voting mechanisms. And this can be as simple as like dropping a poll in your Telegram chat and like enabling the emoji voting and asking like, hey guys, what do you want in our next product sprint? Or what do you think about the latest product release? And it's a great way for people to feel that they belong and they're included in the journey of your development. Speaking of roadmaps, roadmaps are key. I'll share in a bit our roadmap, but this is the living document of what you are proposing to your community, what your plans are. They can decide whether or not they want to join the ride with you or how they want to contribute to it. But roadmaps are key. I think we just published our third or fourth roadmap in the last 3 years, so it's good to update it every now and then. This one took me a while to understand. Memes. Like, memes to me seem like the greatest inside joke of the internet, but actually people love memes, so find a way to engage your community through meme contests. If you're a developer, launch developer bounties. Web3 is the creator economy, so the more you can empower your community to be the creators for your ecosystem, the more they will be loyal to you, and the better your product will be. There's so much bias in the way that we make decision making. This is a great way to incorporate feedback and build a really inclusive ecosystem. So like I said, your community is your marketing, and there are tons of ways to do this. My takeaways are Discord, Telegram, great tools. Your blog is very important because this is where your content lives forever. Investors will read your website. Investors will look for what you've done over the past few years or months or whatever. So definitely have a blog, whether it's a Medium or it's on your website. Also for SEO purposes, it is important to invest in that. Twitter, great place. TikTok, who here is on TikTok? Okay, TikTok is a place to be. I mean, Facebook for the first time is actually losing users. At the same time, we're also losing our attention span. This is why TikTok and video marketing is really booming right now. Just don't give financial advice on TikTok. They will kick you out. Reddit and forums, this is, also a great tool. You will need dedicated people to manage these channels because one person can't do it all, nor should they. And this is a great way to engage your community, have community moderators that actually are leading the community on these different channels. Now this one's a bit controversial, especially for some Web3 folks. Email CRM. If you have an email CRM and a list of your users' emails, that is your golden digital asset. Because let's say Twitter bans your account. How are you going to communicate with your users that you're now on, I don't know, maybe you've built a DAO and now you're on Discourse, for example. Having your email CRM is a great backup. So main takeaway is really to build a community is to shift in mindset. You are not the commander, you are the conductor. Build in voting mechanisms, build in feedback loops. People want to be heard. These are the people that are championing for you, so let them do that. And make them feel like they really are your champions. Create win-win situations to cement your loyal member base. One way that we've done that with GoodDollar is through our ambassador program. So we have support channels in 17 languages that are all run by ambassadors. We pay them in our native token, the GoodDollar, which is a reserve-backed currency, so they can either stake their GoodDollar, they can swap it out to another token. But we are paying them for a job. And it's been a really great way for us to grow. Not just our like marketing, but our community and our activity. So that's an example, the ambassadors. They translate for us, they lead product surveys, we have community calls with them. I wouldn't be able to do my job without these ambassadors. So the reason that I'm showing this roadmap is not because I think GoodDollar is amazing and you should all, sign up right now and say, wow, we're going to do so much by next year, because we will. But to show, we were testing out this new model where instead of promising what we will deliver by Q1, Q2, Q3, it's now, next, later. Like, let's be realistic about what we can and can't accomplish. Never overpromise and underdeliver. That's like, your community will notice that. So yeah, you can take a picture. And as I'm not just from GoodDollar, but launching other communities, I'm starting a DAO in Bolivia as like a digital incubator where crypto is illegal, interesting fact. I'm also starting a community here, not me, also Liz, also Michelle, called Wing Women, which is a community for onboarding more women into Web3. And just some like quick tips on like the basic tools that you need to start any community would be your social media, and it's a lot of trial and error, like where is your community actually going to live? An FAQ, public roadmap, a landing page, a blog, a user guide, and then my top 3 favorite tools. I have now onboarded my mom into Notion, Notion, Typeform, and Canva. So as part of our community marketing, what we do is we design everything in Canva, give our ambassadors like a blank template of everything so that they can create, whether it's like a Vietnamese GoodDollar channel on Facebook, they then have all our assets and can translate everything for us. So just a shout out to the Wing Women. Yeah, this is, like I said from the beginning, find your people. I'm lucky enough to have found my people, and these are the people that have supported me, not just with GoodDollar, but my own Web3 journey. No one here can say that the learning curve is easy. It is quite steep, whichever way you come at it from. You are never an expert either. So surround yourself with people that are smarter than you. And this goes not just for the community you're building for your product, but your own like personal Web3 community. So shout out to these super talented women. And most importantly, have fun. Like, why are memes so great? Because they're funny and they're silly. Like, you don't take anything too seriously. This is Web3. Whatever your definition of Web3 is, like this is a time to build. It's a time to create. Like, sorry for my I shouldn't say this. Never mind. Like F the rules. That's really been like one of the funnest parts of marketing, starting marketing for communities, that there kind of are no rules as long as like you don't say something the SAC wouldn't want you saying. So that's it. Any questions? Ideas? Cool. Mm-hmm. Like where the money comes from? Okay, great question. This is always like the first question I get. Where does the money come from for GoodDollar? We have the GoodDollar Reserve, so you can stake your ETH, your DAI into the reserve through third-party products like Compound and Aave. That stake generates a yield, right? Like you're getting interest from that stake. Part of that interest goes to the distribution of the crypto UBI, the crypto universal basic income, so that anybody who like opens their wallet that day and press claim can get their share of that daily distribution, because it happens daily. But as an added incentive, this is really like impact investing on DeFi. So you as the staker also get a reward for providing your liquidity to the ecosystem. So you can do well for others and do well for yourself. And I should also mention that GoodDollar was founded by Yoni Assia, the CEO and founder of eToro. Back in 2008, he wrote a paper called The Invisible Hand, outlining how blockchain technology can distribute a global basic income. And so flash forward to today, we're actually doing it, and the future is bright. That's it. Thank you.